Since 2002, the Environmental Alliance student group at Duke University has been running a dorm versus dorm energy waste and water reduction competition that it calls the Eco Olympics. Dorms win points according to meter readings and their participation rate at various events throughout the competition. Over the years, the competition has produced phenomenal results. On average, 65% of residents participate in at least one event. While some dorms have reduced their energy use as much as 54%, average dormitory energy use falls between 11 and 15% during the competition. That produces a savings of about $4,000 to $5,000 a month on Duke's electricity bill. Recycling rates rise measurably, and the environmental literacy of the undergraduate population improves as well. The competition has additional benefits for Environmental Alliance. Putting on such a successful event brings attention and credibility to Environmental Alliance's many projects and campaigns. It is a great recruiting tool for the group and an excellent way to build rapport with administrators and staff.
I think for facilities management department, having the students working with us and helping us to save energy is very important, because the students will be here for 4 years. If we really make them to understand that by saving energy they help themselves, they help the future, maybe this will continue not only on the 4 years that they will be here at Duke, but there will be an interest, and it will be an interest that will stay with them for the rest of their life.
Neither Duke nor Environmental Alliance invented the Eco Olympics. When students began it at Duke in 2002, they were inspired by the Green Cup competition run by Harvard since 1990. While researching this DVD, it was discovered that Harvard originally called their competition the Eco Olympics, but were advised by the U.S. Olympic Committee to change the name. That wasn't discovered until filming for this DVD had wrapped. Today, dozens of schools run similar competitions under names such as the Green Games, the Energy Bowl, and Do It in the Dark. And there are as many ways to run such a competition as there are names for it. At some schools, the competition is run by a university department. At other schools, it is run by a student group. And still others use a combination of the two. Some schools run the competition all school year long, while others run it for a couple of weeks or a month. Some schools involve the whole campus, while others choose a subsection of campus to compete, such as Duke's all-freshman East Campus. There is no right or wrong way to run a competition such as the Eco Olympics. Some things that will work on one campus won't work on another because of differences in climate, infrastructure, or campus culture. In the end, it's all just a matter of mixing and matching to find what will work best for your campus. Search the web to see what other schools are doing and share what works well at your school. By working together, we can all be more effective advocates of sustainable living. We hope what we provided here is a simple to use yet comprehensive guide to running the Eco Olympics. But remember, it's not a blueprint carved in stone. We hope you will put your imagination to work and take it from here. This DVD was originally designed for use by Duke and Environmental Alliance. Students found that there is so much involved in putting on the Eco Olympics year after year that it proved difficult to transfer all the hard-learned lessons from one set of student leaders to another. So while this film was conceived to address that problem, we hope that it will be useful to students and staff on other campuses. We have tried to present the information in such a way that it will be helpful both to those who want to put on a similar competition and those who are already putting on a similar competition. This DVD is organized in a unique way because of feedback received during the filming process. During the interviews conducted with past and present Environmental Alliance leaders and members, one thing that was discovered is that much of the knowledge about how to run the Eco Olympics is transferred from the past year's leaders to the current leaders in special meetings held outside of the regular Environmental Alliance meetings. This makes sense because it takes hours of rambling conversation to transfer all the knowledge necessary to run the Eco Olympics. Unfortunately, that also means that general members of the group who are destined to be leading the Eco Olympics in the future don't learn all the ins and outs of the event until it is time for them to lead. So, this DVD has been compiled into concise sections that can be played at the start of group meetings, so that everyone has the same information about what needs to happen next. For example, when it is time to fundraise for the competition, you can play the segment with advice on fundraising before dividing up duties and responsibilities. Of course, you want to pick the segments that are most appropriate for your group, so it might be a good idea for group leaders to watch the DVD straight through one time. Lastly, we've thrown every good idea we've run across in the last 5 years into this DVD. Environmental Alliance has never pulled all these ideas together in 1 year. So if you were overwhelmed by the number of options and opportunities, know that one of the best things about the Eco Olympics is that there is practically no way to mess it up. Even in the year where we planned the whole thing in 1 week, advertised poorly, upset a number of staff, and ran low on energy in the group, it came out great. Over 60% of the freshman class participated in at least one event. So do what you can, try and improve year after year, and remember, have fun.